Hi everyone, welcome back to our tutorial on Google Sites. We're going to learn a few new things this week. We're going to learn how to upload images, hyperlink those images to other pages, and also create text and hyperlink that to other sites, other pages. All right, so let's go ahead and go to Google Sites. Again, you could type sites right here in the search bar, or I have it up here in my waffle 9 square, and we'll go to sites. I'm already logged into my JUSD account, so I need to log in here. Let's go ahead and start the one that I was working on last week. And what we're going to do is we're going to link, let's make our first text hyperlinks from our goals page. If you come up here to your navigation, you have goals, and you should have these subpages 1, 5, and 10. You can go directly to these. But someone may come and click on the word goals itself, and it takes us to this page, and there's nothing on this page. But what I'm going to do is I want to link this page to also my 1, 5, and 10-year pages. So let's go ahead and start by just adding text. Again, you can come up here to on the insert, we can add text right here, or just double click in the white area for a quick add. And let's add some text. And I'm going to first call this 1 year. And let's go ahead and resize this. So I'm going to grab the right side, and as you can see, there's 12 sections here. I'm going to break it into 3 sections. 12 divided by 3 would be 4 of those columns. And I'm going to add another one right here. Actually, let's go ahead and center this text already. And go ahead and click center on that one. Now I want to add some more. I want to add 5 year right here, not on this box, but right here in the middle. I'm going to double click again. And let's add another text box. And I'm going to call this 5 year. And I'm going to center justify and reduce this to 4 squares also. As you can see, there we go. It has these little lines that assist us in sizing. Those are 3 equal size sections. Let's go click here and then double click and add another text box. And I'm going to call this 10 year. And let's go ahead and center this also. All right, so let's go ahead and hyperlink this. So what we're going to do is I'm going to highlight, I want all of this to be a hyperlink. So I'm going to highlight 1 year, and I'm going to click on insert link, and I'm going to link it to, and these are all my pages, so I could actually link it to this page right here that I have also. That's my 1 year. Go and click apply. I'm going to highlight 5, click on hyperlink, and then tell it to link it to this 5 year page. Click apply, and the same for 10 year also. Again, hyperlink, and we're going to go to 10 year and apply there. Okay, so we have our 1, 5, and 10 year text linked or hyperlinked to our new pages. Let's go ahead and preview this and let's check to see what this is actually would look like. And you can do that up here in the top. There's this little icon that looks like a laptop and probably a mobile device, and you field your cursor over it does say preview. And what this does is it shows us if it gets rid of all of our tools on the right side and just previews this, what it would look like on somebody's device. Now the cool thing is you could actually come down here and change what it would look like if someone is on a large screen, on a mid-sized tablet, or even on a mobile phone. So if someone went to our website eventually on their phone, it would automatically format it to be aesthetically pleasing for that device. So this is what it would look like on a phone, tablet, or a computer screen. So let's go and check our hyperlinks. Let's go to 1 year, and when you click on this, it does take me to my 1 year page. I can go back to my goals if I want to go back to this one. And let's check our 5 year. And it does take us to our 5 year page, and the same thing for our 10 year page also. We've hyperlinked that to our 10 years page. All right, so down here in the preview, let's go ahead and exit the preview with the little X down here. And we're going to do another page where we're going to insert an image and do a hyperlink on text, but we're going to do a page for, let's say, like a location and whatever this would be for your business or whatever you're making your website for. In this case, we're going to pretend our business or our location we're going to use is we're just going to use the school. So we're actually going to add another page here. And again, from last week, let's go ahead and insert a page. And I'm going to call this, just call school, or if you want to put JVHS or whatever you'd like, you can. Go ahead and click done. And it automatically adds it up to our navigation here. All right, so let's do that one more time. I want to add a hyperlink from our text and take it to the school page. So I'm going to actually, first, let's go ahead and find the school's website. So Hurupa Valley High School. And this is the school's current website right now. So let's go up here. Now this is the home page right here. Let's go ahead and single click up on the URL. It highlights it in blue, and on our keyboard, let's go Control C for copy. And now we already have that on our clipboard. It's in our memory right now. Let's go back to our site, and I'm going to add some text. So double click, and we're going to add a text box. And let's just type Hurupa Valley High School homepage. We'll just say website. All right, and we're going to highlight this. Let's click on Hyperlink. Now, we're not going to come down and click on one of these pages, but we're actually just going to Control V as in Victor. We're going to paste it. And just go ahead and apply that also right there. And this allows us to, I'm going to drag this over. And let's go, I prefer to center justify. And let's go to our preview button up here in the top. And what this would do is on our Hurupa Valley High School, here's our website. You click on this hyperlink right here, and it then actually automatically, since we're leaving our website and going to another, it does open it up in a new tab. So we still have our website, and it opened up the Hurupa Valley website in this separate tab also. All right, so let's also do this for from an image. So let's go and exit the preview. I'm going to come back here. Now, I already have some images that I downloaded here. Now, we do have this jag head. This was on a previous assignment. We're going to use this as our image that's going to link us to the school website. Now, let's talk for a moment about resolution. This is actually a very large, not very, but it's a fairly large image right here. If we hold our cursor over it, it tells us this is actually 392 kilobytes. Which, if you're on a mobile device or have a weak signal or something like that, or a slow data plan, this is going to take, the larger the file size, the longer it takes to download it to that device. So we don't need the image to be this large, all right? So what I'm going to do is take it into Photoshop. So I'm going to just drag this down to my Photoshop icon and drag it up over here and release my mouse. And here we go. And what you need to do, really look at, is this zoom ratio right now. Right now we're at 100%. So this is kind of like actual size. And again, we don't need it that big. So I'm going to resize this by going to image size, which is Control-Alt-I, which is one that I do use a lot. You might want to memorize that one. Control-I for image size. And currently it is 850 pixels wide. For our website, we just needed probably, a 3-4 inch icon. So I'm going to reduce this to 400 pixels wide. Make sure this proportion chain link is linked right here. So when you change the width, the height will change proportionally with it also. And as you can see, it's going to reduce in size. So we need to resave this image, File, Save As. And this is our JagHead Chrome 1. But what I'm going to do is I like to label it with the changes I made. So I'm going to put 400 px wide so I know which version I need to upload to our website. Now, I know you don't have access to Photoshop at this moment, so I will put this in the assignment, this smaller version for you, so you can use it without, since you don't have Photoshop available at the moment. So let's go back to our website. I'm going to double click, and I'm going to, again, we can come over here to Insert Images, or Images is also available by a double click. And we're going to go to this image, and I am going to insert an image. Okay, well, actually, I'm not going to insert the image from here. This would be a good way to do it if you're going to actually had an image in your Google Drive, or you wanted to search for an image on Google. But actually what we need to do is, since I have this image actually on this computer, I'm actually needing to upload it, and it is not available from a double click. I do have to go up to the Insert Images, and I'm going to go this route, and not the Select, which is the prior option, but click on Upload. And I'm going to search for where the image is, and I have my JagHead Chrome, and I have my 400 pixel wide one. And let's go ahead and click open. That's going to bring this image here into the website. Now you can move it around. Whenever you're on a block, you can kind of drag these to different areas. Drag this below it. Drag this. Kind of play around with it where you want to go. But I now want to link this image also to the Hyperlink website. So I'm going to click once on it, and I'm going to click on the insert link, and go ahead and go Control V. I'm going to go ahead and paste it. I still had that URL, that web address, still in my clipboard in the memory, and go ahead and click Apply. And there we go. It shows that it is hyperlinked. If you want, you can go to the preview, and let's go ahead and click on this. So you notice that the cursor goes from a white arrow to a hand, white arrow to a hand. When you hold it over this image, is identifying that this is a hyperlink. Again, this is our mobile version preview. Let's go ahead and click on this, and it takes us over to, again, the Cooper Valley website. All right, let's go ahead and exit preview. So we now have inserted an image. We have hyperlinked it to another site, hyperlinked this to another website, and even did so for a goals page from text. I'm going to do one more example. If you would like to watch, it's going to be kind of the same process. I'm going to go to my gardening page, and what I want to show you is I'm going to insert a picture of this pine tree that used to be a small Christmas tree that needed to grow out of its pot, and I finally put it in the ground a couple years ago. It's doing really good. So let's go ahead and put this pine tree. Now, what I did to get this pine tree, it was on my mobile phone, and I just emailed it to myself. Now, I don't know if you could do this with the school accounts, because you could only email from your school Gmail. But to get images on my computer, what I like to do is I just email myself a picture from my personal Yahoo account to my school account. And here's a nice thing. When you email, at least on Apple iOS, when you email an image, when you're attaching something, you have the option to choose which size you're going to send. So this is a large file, and I don't need the full resolution. So you can, to save data and for quickness, just send a smaller version of it. But I just sent the large version. So let's go ahead and resize this real quick in Photoshop. So I'm going to bring this over here. Let's go ahead and close this JAG we don't need anymore. Again, the shortcut in Photoshop was Control-Alt-I, that was image size. And I'm going to reduce the width. Let's go to 350 pixels also. And you notice down here it's 66.7%. I'm going to Control plus to zoom in. This is to where it's 100% zoom level. Okay, so this would be the size that it's going to enter into our website, which is fine. I don't need a real large image. File, save as, and this is tree 1, but I'm going to put it 350 px wide. This is the version that I want to upload. Let's go back to our site, and again, so that is now on my desktop. I'm going to go to image, upload, and it remembers where I looked last, so I don't need to go to my desktop and find the folder that it's in. It's already open to it. So if you want to put all your pictures in one folder, it'll go right to it automatically each time. Let's go ahead and open up this lower resolution one. And let's go ahead and link it to somewhere else. So let's say you come to my page and you want to look at the tree. Again, this was a small Christmas tree. I don't know where we got this tree. But let's just say I'm going to, how about link it to the Lowe's website. So let's go to Lowe's. Any website, I'm just showing you how to do this. I'm going to come up here to the URL, single click, Control C, go back to your website, and I'm going to insert link, this little chain link icon, and Control V, and apply. And this image is now hyperlinked to Lowe's. So if you come to my website, let's go to preview. And let's see what a tablet view would look like. Here's your tablet view, and click on it. And again, it opens up a new tab and takes it to whatever you linked it to also. All right. So I hope you learned something simple about inserting images, hyperlinking images, and hyperlinking text to other websites. So I know this website is very bare. There's not a lot of information on this, but again, for your website, you are to fill this out with your pictures, information, talk about your hobbies, talk about your goals, family, write something positive about your school, maybe classes you're taking, and fill out your websites with information. All right, I hope this helps get more information and pictures on your website. Good luck, have fun, take care, see you soon.